check it. That beat is real. Don't wait, make it kill ya. Get your green select glucometer and check it. Sugar level, check it. For check it. Green select glucometer. For check it. Put sugar level for check it. For check it. Reselect glucometer. Everybody check now.
This advert has been vetted and approved by the FDA.
Step into a world of exquisite fragrances at Ghana's #1 perfume hub. Visit us at Rack Luxury Perfume, located in Santa Maria, Asiama Junction, or find us in New Akimota, opposite Christ Redeemed Glory Church. Just a 3-minute walk from Akimota Melcombe, your journey to finding the perfect scent begins here. Whether you're shopping for yourself or looking for the perfect gift, we offer an extensive collection for both wholesale and retail. Proudly, we are the exclusive sole distributor for the luxurious Gloria perfume. Follow us on social media for the latest updates and exclusive deals. Find us on Instagram at rack_perfumes and on Snapchat and TikTok at rack_perfumes. Connect with us on Facebook at Rack Luxury Perfumes and be the first to know about new arrivals. Reach out to us at +233 59 461 6199 or WhatsApp at 059 861 2592. Rack Luxury Perfumes. Smell unique, smell classy.
Friday it is here on Showbiz Daily, and of course it is good to know that the week has been successful with our shows, smooth running, and I want to say thanks to you if you have been a part of the show from Monday till Friday, and to all the pundits who have passed through, we also appreciate them same way. My name is Sammy Flex, so join us and let's do the wrap up for the week. That is the Friday evening one with my trio, that is Roland Amate, who is in the middle, from Shagzy Shatta Movement Empire Roland Report on YouTube, rolandreport.com, as well as Intim Dodo Solomon at the extreme end from Intim Doso Digital Solutions and Flex Entertainment Limited as our online manager. Ladies and gentlemen, you are welcome. Behind the scenes, Digital Rasta is called Currency doing our camera for us, which Flex is the editor director of the show. And you know how we do it. It's an opinion platform. So whilst we share ours, you can also feel free to share yours as well. And I know we're going to have a good conversation as usual. Welcome, and let's move on straight into our story number one. Story number one is about an event happening in London tomorrow called Kavod by Nasi. And something is so shocking to me about this show. The number of people I've seen being flown to London for this show. Hey, I think tomorrow I have to call Nasi to ask him, how are they doing it? How are they doing? Like, for real, you see the people on the flyer, everybody is there, and even with others. Everybody is there with others.
And many more.
Yes, and many more. So Nasi, the man who is leading the whole show, is there. Nanama McBrown is there. Vivian Jill, Chichiku, Dr. Laiki, Foster Romanus, Clemento Suarez, what's his name? Perez Music, Kofi Pipra, who is that? Emmanuel Boate or something, or Hima Mace. Like, everybody is there. I've even seen some media people as well there as well, and I said, hey, wow, this is a big investment, and I'm wondering what the outcome will be for the investors, because at the end of the day, this is what everybody wants for a show like this. And when I saw them leaving the airport here, Kotoka, the arrival, and indeed everybody, that said, wow, big ups to the people who are organizing this show. Because from where I sit, I can do some calculation here and music. Because see, these two, they will never sit in the economy.
Shay.
Sometimes they do.
Jemo they won't. Jemo they won't. These two, Clemento Suarez go to economy. I'm going to premium kakra because I'm also a Clemento Suarez. Nana McBrown not sit economy. Vivian J will not sit economy. Like some of the people there, I know they will not sit in economy class, and some of them too. They are see your Hima Messi. Hima Messi is almost really on economy. And some of them. I know beyond the sitting in whether in economy or not, fees for performance and appearance. They say, hey, the organizers, how are they going to do this? And this is an event going to happen at the Dominion Center, one venue I know so well, with £35, £40, and £60 at VIP. And to be frank, the guys, I've respected them. I don't know if you guys are feeling the same way. I've respected them. Oh, I know where they are. That's the West something more. What do you think about this organization? What we have seen?
It's beautiful. It's beautiful. In fact, when you look at the representation, this is Ghana's creative art in the award. Like high from all classes. Yes, Ghana's creative art industry in the award.
Westfield, yeah, that's what it was called.
Yeah,
Westfield.
This is Ghana's creative arts representation. The whole industry is represented here, from movie to comedy to music. All these sections are all being represented largely on this particular show.
So this is the drama shows Nacee did, eh?
Exactly. The one he did here in Accra. Okay. He is going to replicate it a similar one there.
Okay.
Yeah. So that's it. So, and we all know some of them are stand-up comedians, some of them are musicians, and some of them are through and through out and out actors and all of that. So, I know it is going to be a good show because per what we even witnessed here in Ghana, it was solid. And when you look at the seriousness in the organization,
I'm looking at the investment.
Exactly, and that is the seriousness. That is the seriousness because you see, it is not about say, okay, we've put in the people on the flyer. Okay, whenever they just moved from Kotoka, they've touched down. In fact, when you look at the enthusiasm around even the people on bail, from Ghana here,
yes, it's true.
Even to London,
the excitement they are going with, it's true.
Everybody
is some high spirit.
Yes, high spirit.
You are right. I like this observation.
Everybody is in a high spirit into what they are doing. In fact, when you check the promo ad that Vivian Jill and Nasi did, the one Dr. Like and
the squad,
also did the one Nana McBrown did, Romanus and Clemento Suarez. Like you see the excitement with which they would want to belong to this event, and it is because the environment is conducive, the environment is good for them, the whole organization. Even if you can see the level of seriousness with which they are doing this particular event, which is why even the people involved are very excited to be part. And me, I am happy that at least, if not for anything at all, this is also going to add up to the gospel fraternity, because you see, not long ago, Medical did say in the Indigo O2, and then on the Vegas we are there. But this is also going to give some form of elevation to the gospel industry, and in all, it will be to Ghana's music industry, because at the end of the day, these are two giant shows that are happening in London. And if you look at the space, we are just in the middle of the year, and look at the back-to-back events that are happening in London this year, or maybe in abroad. Like our people have been very busy this year. We knew December we are feeling feel cry, but then when you check the number of events that have happened in the diaspora, it gives some level of joy that okay, at least we still, when it comes to events, we still have a future. We still have a future to the extent that we have people who are more also serious in making sure that they give people value for money. Because I know whoever will pay that £35, £40, £60 to go and watch this particular event will not regret. They will not regret.
But this show there, those who are going,
this show,
they will feel it.
It is the level of excitement of the actors or the people on bill for me. It shows that they are really into it, and whatever magic Nasi did, that is working for him. I wish people would emulate so that at least our collaboration way is what we need. Collaboration between the how do you call, the entertainers and the organizers.
True.
Because as much as a year Nasi show no anabia other event organizers sudin was no the enthusiasm omo be on the shame and the organizers no so any just okay next we can do and do again.
Yeah.
Because at the end of the day, so much we are successful, of which it would be, it will still encourage the organizers to still be in business and see, let's do again, or maybe let's call another set and do again. And these are some of the beautiful things that we always love to see.
Indeed, it is beautiful. Jamu,
Yeah.
let's listen to your input.
Yeah, for me, I think this is exciting, and I think as Roland said, you can also see the energy, the enthusiasm in the artists going, or like you can see that they are happy to be there. It's more than just inviting an artist for the show and they making an appearance. This one you can see them, they have like as if it's their own, or it's the first time that they are going for such a show. But most of them, I think they have traveled before.
Exactly.
They have been there some way somehow, and look at the way that they want to push the whole thing. I think the organizers, they have done something right to get people to be so excited about a show like this, and I think they'll be successful. The last time Nasi and Esther did something similar, it was great. I mean, they were successful, so I have no doubt that this one too they will be successful. And I like the way they are pushing, like the artists are very happy to be there just to support or do their thing and then come back. So this is good. And then this one, as you said, Sikabeko. If you look at the people going and what is happening, I mean, you can see that yes, they will spend a lot to get it done. So hopefully they will not run at a loss. They will make their money and even make profit. Well. Yes, so that like they will be ready to do it next time. It wouldn't be a one-off thing. After this one, they have to do it again and again. Like that's how the business will come for those in the industry to also benefit. So I wish them all the best in that direction as well.
No, you're right. And the good thing is that for the balance, it is also going to help patronage. Because some people would love the Kumawood guys. Some people would love the gospel musicians. Some people love the comedians and the actors. Like the balance is so unique that if you are able to market it well, you have different segments coming for the show for different purposes.
Industry.
So I think the organizers are called PASO or so. Big ups to them. For African Society. Big ups to them. Slicky, I know Slicky works with them. I don't know if he's still with them though. Just that Slicky on your papa. Congratulations to PASO. You guys, this is big. I pray that more of such events will also go there. And when it happens like that, even the embassies will take us serious. Multimedia programs of this magnitude, it looks good. It looks good. Big ups to them. Let's see more of this. Now, still in London, whilst Wendy Shay was performing on the Ghana party in the park stage, she is on record to have said something. I don't know if maybe later Richie would find a video for us, but it has been paraphrased in a text. And I would want to read exactly what she said about Shatta Wale and what might have pushed her to say this, because I know in her line of career she has come across many artists, different people doing different things for her, but on such a stage she was able to single out Shatta Wale, giving him props for what she's saying she's done, he has done for her career. And Rich, let me read it, and if you come across the video, we can share that as well. It says how Shay Gang Boss talked about her music life on stage at the Ghana party in the Park 2024. When the Shay only mentioned the dancehall king named Shatta Wale as a heartfelt reference. She said it was only Shatta Wale who was there for her as at that time when she was about to give up on her music journey. She was advised by Shatta and she is now where she is now, and said credit should be given at where it is needed. Big ups to the SM boss. Now, in a similar story, not long ago, social media where social media was awash with comments of people saying, "Oh, Shatta Wale inspired." No, what's the name?
Discovered.
And that also became war. Yeah. Those who were for and those who were against it. Charlie, those who were for and those who were against it. I'm sure if we don't take care before we see
discovered.
So what do you think would make such a pronouncement on that stage, and why only Shatta Wale and not, because I know she has song with Sarkodie. Yes, Wendy has a song. Wendy has a song with Sarkodie, an inspirational song like that. And other
so many. She has lots of collaborations and she's obviously worked with so many artists. So it is still the same. But it is. I am not surprised. Okay. I'm not surprised because even in recent times, even Portfolio's recent interview with Zion Felix self, he made certain comments, or he said some few things that is similar to what we are talking about when he said at a point, even when Shatta Wale decided to be part of that Kumerican wave to throw more light on it. He even narrated an instance where he was even attacked in Kumasi. Shatta
Portfolio was attacked.
No, Shatta and his group
were
attacked
we know that story,
in the process and all of that. And even Portfolio thought, as at that time, that any artist would be scared and wouldn't want to go through that particular process to the core. Shatta stood on his grounds to even call the boys again, to even advise them, including the ones that are even crying of depression in recent times, to tell them, advise them on some of the things that will happen in the industry in their line of duty. Like advise them on the realities of the industry. So these sometimes young artists or people who are coming get some of these privileges, and when you do, it is best that you also even if you can't reciprocate it onto others, you can also give some form of credit anytime you get the opportunity. That is the only way that we inspire others. And it is not so surprising, Charlie, for Shatta, whether in his close quarters or openly, have always been putting in a word or two to both his colleagues, his peers, and even the people coming. That's Charlie. The industry is not as you see it or as you perceive it to be. Yes, you may have a dream, you may have a vision, but the challenges may surpass even your vision for you to achieve that. And I'm sure when Shay, the moment or the time she had her encounter with Shatta Wale, she also Shatta the Obena Sanyama with the OBD. So Obena, regardless of whoever you are, you go chop some. Ask any artist that have ever gone close to Shatta and all of that. And for people who have experience in the game, of course they've seen it all. They've seen, even if they've not seen it all, they've seen most of it. They've seen the ups and downs, the black and whites of the industry. So yes, their life may not be like yours, but because of the level of experience that they have in the game, there are so many things that they will tell you that would definitely happen in your life. Like Sarkodie, for instance, this is somebody that has spent more than a decade in the space. So if he is narrating something, you should understand that he has some level of understanding into what he is talking about. You listen to his collaboration with Medical on and that verse that he even gave in that song, solid, pure, and you can that is reality. 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 And him, Shatta, and the likes that has a lot of experience in this game. Like you always say, nothing beats experience. Never. So when they tell you, even though your life may not be like this, there are so many things that you can still learn. And I am glad when Shay, as a top artist now, is also sharing her testimony. Of course, people can always learn.
Chamo, come through?
Yeah, for me, I think, yes, people will debate or say whatever they like, but Shatta Wale, when you get closer to him or when you work with him, he will definitely have an impact on you. He will. in his own way, either positive or negative, you will still get something out of him. And I mean, fortunately for him, those who are talking are saying the positive side of their experience, and that is it. I mean, I'm not surprised, because when you get, even some of us who are a bit far from him, we still get
some impact
somewhere. Yes, some one way or the other, and then so if you consider those who have been close and worked with him in a way, obviously their impact will be like you feel it. You feel it. So I'm not surprised that when the Shay will just go on a platform and say something like that. So big ups to Shatta Wale for his good job done. And then again, for those who are recognizing his impact and what he has done, yeah, they are also doing something right. At least the person will now feel good about what they have done, and it will inspire them to even do more, so that others will also benefit. So this is a good one, yes. And then let's also praise Wendy for saying it. And yes,
she wasn't proud about it.
Yeah. So you see, sometimes some people will pick it and say whatever they want, like the headline, the way that we are saying here. Yes, because of that, some people will hesitate, or they will not be quick to come out like that. So if they would if somebody will look past all those things and say something like that, then I think we have to praise them, or we have to commend them for going that direction. It's good for the industry as well. Yeah.
Well, looking good. Big ups to Wendy Shay. In fact, gratitude is a must in this industry.
Yes.
Yet many people don't show it. So those who are able to come out to show, we need to amplify them, so to encourage others to also do same. So big ups to Wendy Shay. Now let's move on to our next story, where Kobe Spike, the gentleman who is in the news to have won $250,000 with CAF, and the fact that the money is not in, but people are jubilating already. There seems to be some confidence in town. In town that you can get $250,000. I have seen a video where he's encouraging creatives. Hey, everybody should set up. Like, get money. But my dad I too
much. I've seen the
video. Like, is it too much film or what? Let's watch that snippet of an interview on GH1 TV, and we'll come back. The film, no, if he send it here, nothing. Will be a mistake of 5 video like that. Well, let's watch this. I'll be back.
Creatives deserve to be appreciated, deserve to be rewarded for the work. Creatives deserve to be appreciated, deserve to be rewarded for the work that they do. And so I keep saying this, that it's not just, this win is not just for me, but it's for the creative industry, for people to know that, hey, they can actually get something from their work. We've seen a lot of creatives end up dying paupers or retiring without enough money because people haven't really given them what they deserve. But this is sort of a way for them to realize that, hey, whatever we're doing, we can actually earn from it. If someone does steal our content, we can actually sue them. The law protects us.
Jamo, where is the vim coming from? Like vim. Everybody now, hey, congratulations, and now he's become an advocate of copyright. There is going to be a podcast of a thing. I've seen him on it. The creative arts agency. I've seen him on it.
But so like I really want to watch the longer version of this video. So and then what I'm expecting is that somebody will ask him, so where is the money? I want to just hear that where is the money? Like I want to hear Nacee and how is he going to get the money? Is it through his bank account or what? What is really going on? I want to hear that side, but it looks like they are not talking about it. They are only concentrating on the fact that he has won the case and even winning the case without contest, and they are so happy about it like that. I think we should slow down, and again we shouldn't make it look like it's that simple. The way he's going about it, he's making it look like it's so simple to win a copyright case, and so the old artists who never benefited from their works should wake up and do their things and make it's not as easy as he's making it look like. So for me, I think yes, it's good that it's more like he is now an advocate for copyright. Yes, that one is good. It's good that he's going. It's positive that he's going that direction. But the money part and winning it is not that easy. Even sometimes what you have to go through to get it is also another level. Yes. So don't just come out and say the other part that, oh, I've won the case, but there's no money to it, or you don't have the money yet. How are you going to get the money? He should be also talking about that side, not just winning the copyright case. But if you've been awarded a compensation, do you have it now? If no, when are you going to get it, and how are you getting it? He should also be talking about that one as well, instead of just talking about the copyright and I've won and we should stand for. For me, honestly, I think it is close to impossible for him to get the money if they contest. I've watched the video that he's suing him.
Gone to
yes, I've watched the video that they are suing him for. In fact, it was just to introduce the
next guest.
The contestants, like those who were nominees.
Okay.
It was to introduce the nominees. So
the way VJ made us good,
yeah. So
why they did it through the exhibit case? It was just once. It
was on their social media page. Not that they use it at the event grounds. So, yes. So it was on their social media page. So it's like they have used it for a collage or something. The
video slide.
More like a slide. So the slide will be coming and then the sound will be under it playing on their Facebook
social
media, their social media page, where the sound will be.
Sammy flex kamafa Kimpaluta
Maguta. Now what they advert say then they will call for
I don't know anybody $250,000.
Did you say picture?
And again, I will also. I'm guessing and just watching things. So one thing that I will be happy with is that they will, since they have now the case is closed. The document is now a public document. They have to publish it. So let's see the judgment and how the judge came into that conclusion, so that we can also inform.
But I still want to believe it was judgment in absentia.
Yeah, me that one day I agree 100%. Even after seeing the video, I'm convinced that it was judgment in absentia. But I wish that we will see the basis for the judgment, so that we can also update ourselves or educate ourselves about the copyright issues and when and how we should approach things when we are in need of such litigation. So for me, I think we should slow down on him getting the money, but him advocating for copyright issue, big ups to him. I think is in the right direction.
I see. Ro, that film.
Oh, now what? $250,000.
Oh, money.
Oh, Kwaja.
Oh, a 4-bedroom house.
Say, not to me, dear. No, some
4-bedroom house is like God.
Say to me, dear.
Hey, okay. Lifetime.
Into the chapel for the
lifetime.
Into the chapel, you can't fight for your copyright. That's why you guys who come before November, at the end of the day, they will retire and they will not get anything. Yeah. Do true. Well, the moral lesson in this conversation is you knowing the rules and regulations of the trade that you just want to fly. And one of them is being abreast with your intellectual property rights. So should anybody infringe on it, you know how to go and claim compensation and all of that. That is the moral lesson in there. So if by any means he's also been able to win a case out of such instances, of course, just like we will call the Kwame Mickey on how he came to lash eternity. And you see, when Kwame Mickey started his conversation on Team Eternity, so many people were like, oh, he doesn't have a case now, fine kosi him, fine kosi. Now, when Team Eternity went to settle, I was waiting for the people that were saying he didn't have a case to come and say, hey, don't settle, come, we will represent you on the case. Because I saw so many commentaries, they were laughing at him that he doesn't have a case, I said, hey, when you partner did the moon, until Omaka, the others are more represent you when it comes to sit down. But at the end of the day, when he got to his guy and settle, it was the eternity that had to go and sit down do that negotiation. So of course, for the guy in his own right as an entertainer or as a person, a creative person in the space, obviously now he has that level of experience to even share, which is why on a forum such as the one that is coming up, they would even want to put him on it for him to share his experience. The likes of Rex Omar and other guys all have been through some of these form of litigations as well. So all their expertise, just that forum with Rex Omar friend. Rex Omar friend, yeah, friend.
I think Derek Man even put the flyer on our page. I've seen one that he's
meeting. Yeah. You see, all these guys have some level of experience, and their case differ from one case to the other. Obia were different form of experience that they had in terms of them litigating on some of these matters. So for the guy there, we, like Chebo said, we are waiting for how the money is going to hit the account. Just like Obrafor's $10 million now, yeah, Obrafor didn't really clackat. I know. He really clackat. What's it?
Someone for trick or yes, counter suit. You knew where see we.
Yeah, from Ubukum Ponko. Ubiako Tony Ponko. Ponko no way. And I will visit. Oh. So Ponko no one met money banished. And you still go back to Ponko. You are Ponko in my crown. Yeah,
oh God.
So we are waiting. In fact, it will be an exciting news to hear that okay, guy will come out and say, Charlie, I like nation $250,000. That is the most important thing. So yeah, whether he had a case or not, at least there's some form of judgment. And anybody that wins a case know that, especially as a court case. You know it is not something you just enter court, get them and come out. You definitely would have to waste something, your time, energy, and everything. So if he's been able to be compensating, now let's wait till the money hits his account. But in his own right, he has every right to also share his experience and all of that.
Well, this is beautiful. The industry is awake and everybody seems excited about this copyright issues. As it stands now, we are just hoping that the money will hit the account so we will all be motivated to sue. In fact, if you joke with us, you see, because now we know where to go to and we know how to sue. Now, in our very final story, Burna Boy is in the news. Remember, somewhere last week, we had a discussion on how a member of Steel Pulse, which is one reggae band globally acclaimed from Jamaica, they were not happy with how Team Burna Boy treated them at Summer Jam in Europe. And that's a stance. When the first story came, Burna Boy and his team had not said or had not spoken about it. But as it stands now, we have seen a video of Burna Boy who has responded to this particular allegation on a stage. And I would want us to listen to what Burna Boy said. Now, there are some people who even think that Burna Boy's response was a little disrespectful. Others also think, no, it was okay and it should be said like that by an artist on a stage. Of course, when artists on the stage, they come with some different energy. So, personally, when I saw it, I said, that energy song. So there are two videos. The report from Still Pause, their band, a follower or a member of the band, telling us how the issue happened and Burna Boy's response. Then we will do the judgment on this particular note. Richie, let's watch the Rastaman talking on behalf of Still Pause first.
Allege that Burna Boy disrespects Steve Pulps at Reggae Summer Jam in Germany. I see a thing where it is alleged that Burna Boy disrespects Steve Pulps at Reggae Summer Jam in Germany. And I say, I don't like that look, you know. And the reason why I don't like that look, because music's supposed to be something that bring people together and bridge gaps rather than to bring forth segregation. I see a feud that go on for quite some time now between reggae and Afrobeat and dancehall, hip-hop and all them things. And I say, the people, the eye them need to humble, you know, and stop make fame get to the eye them head. Burna Boy, let me tell you something, yeah, Jane. If the eye really disrespect Steve Pulps, you can't disrespect the legend, my brother. I saw your performance at Summer Jam, and I love it. It was a great performance. As I said, it is alleged that you disrespect Steve Pulps, there in the eye crow. And if it goes so, don't disrespect the legend them. Them just need to just humble there themselves, because guess what, you know, music is something that build you, and it can break you. And it can build you and turn around and break you down again if you don't know what you're doing. So the item not to make music come between I and I, other people. And I want to big up all music, you know. Reggae, dancehall, Afrobeat, soul, funky, hip-hop, jazz, soca. Yes, man, big up the whole of Africa. Big up the whole Caribbean oneness. Hear that? Me! Shock!
I don't even know what they look like. So, for them to say I disrespected them, they are looking for something from Burna Boy's name, like everybody else, which I cannot condone. But, please help me pass the message in the right way that me, I don't disrespect people. At all. Ever. If I disrespect you, it is because you did something, and it won't be disrespectful to me, something that sent me to jail. I don't even know what they look like. So, for them to say I disrespected them, they are looking for something from Burna Boy's name, like everybody else, which I cannot condone. But, please help me pass the message in the right way that me, I don't disrespect people. At all. Ever. If I disrespect you, it is because you did something, and it won't be disrespectful to me, something that sent me to jail.
Well, so Rastaman spoke about the alleged disrespect, and he advised Burna Boy to be very humble, because music can make and unmake you as well. And Burna Boy, I'm sure after the story had gone viral, also had the opportunity to respond to the issue on the stage, and he also said, I don't even know how they look like. And that is where people are mad at Burna Boy, like, oh, how? Burna Boy, with all your following of music over the years, you are saying you don't know of Still Pause to stand on stage. I don't even know how they look like, and if they claim he disrespected, as in if they claim he, Burna Boy, disrespected them, then it means that they also did something wrong to him. That's why it will come out as such. And again, he added that to him, he does not disrespect people. There is not something that he does, and he even thinks that these guys are trying to use his name to run to market of a sort, like to use his name for hype. That is what Burna Boy said, and there are some people who are not satisfied with Burna Boy's response. How do we come in this conversation? Well, let's close the show.
Burna Boy don't fall wahala inside.
You know, Burna Boy is a no-nonsense guy.
I know.
Yeah, especially when he's doing live and those things. He doesn't hold back.
No.
He's then people song. Burna Boy doesn't hold back.
As raw and black as anything.
Yes, he doesn't hold back.
So even this one, Burna Boy was diplomatic. Oh, he was diplomatic.
I see.
Oh, he was diplomatic in addressing the issue. Because like he said, and he said his truth, he doesn't know how they look like. You can't fault him.
The people don't understand. Burna Boy.
Why don't you understand?
Still Pulse.
Why don't you understand?
Reggae dancehall artists. You don't know Still Pulse how they look like.
Come on. You see, knowing the people is different from you probably hearing about them.
Yeah.
You might have heard about them, maybe listen to their songs, but you don't know how they look like. And when he says he doesn't know how they look like, people change year in, year out. So what if the last time Burna Boy saw Still Pulse, like they are good?
Then he wouldn't say that.
No, then he wouldn't say that. Yeah.
Oh, yeah, said.
No.
He doesn't know them.
He doesn't
know them at all. Yes.
Because I can't go you today and say 10 years.
You have changed, so I don't know you.
Maybe he didn't know how they look. He doesn't know how they look like.
He doesn't know them.
He doesn't.
That's what he has to say.
Exactly. And like he said, if by any means you felt disrespected, then he doesn't go around disrespecting people like he said. If maybe you felt disrespected, then it was a cause and reaction kind of situation. That is what he said. And me, I agree with him. Because the last time we treated this topic, I said that everybody is right in their own way. The two parties all are right in their own corner. This particular banter should rather go to the organizers. And to them, I know it will make them look some way. That is why even for this conversation, they have even sort of distanced themselves from it to let the two parties go at each other. Okay. And it is not fair. Anybody that would want to treat Burna Boy in a certain light because they have maybe a pause for Still Pause, then it is unfair to Burna Boy, because to him, he and his team also felt something was not done right to them. Okay. Unless, and when you even listen to the narration from the Still Pause guy, you can clearly see that it was not Burna Boy's fault. It was not he and his team's fault. For whatever it is, if the tables were to turn, Still Pause put in Burna Boy's position, other artists would also, let's open up the conversation and let's see if people have not also experienced or had such experience from even Still Pause before. There are certain times they get to places and people are deprived of their privileges because Still Pause is here. And those people, you think they will like it? They will not like it. Situations change, and unfortunately, you felt disrespected. But then, if we are to look critically at the root cause of this particular conversation, it has nothing to do with Burna Boy. Because from Burna Boy's team and Still Pause team, they were not even supposed to meet unless they themselves request for it.
Yeah.
It is the duty of the organizers to see to it that these people are okay wherever they are. Whether there are clashes or not, it is up to them. It is not in the hands of the organizers to do this. So how do you organize stuff for Burna Boy's team to clash with Still Pause team to the extent that they even had to do a barricade? They had to go and do a barricade at the back.
Yes, the Burna Boy's team, yes.
Of course, that they had to now go there and set up a barricade. No, that's not supposed to happen. That's the duty of the organizers. And who was put in charge to liaise with these two parties? What kind of communication did the person give to both parties for them to have this particular clash? Exactly. So for Burna Boy, in his own right, that's the best explanation he can give. Any other explanation apart from this, that one there, he would disrespect them at all. Any other, the Burna Boy we know, this is very diplomatic. Any other explanation they want from Burna Boy in this matter, that would be more disrespectful than what they are saying it is disrespect. Because he said it. He doesn't go around disrespecting people. And even the incident that happened, Burna Boy, is not even in the known. Did you see him there? No. Because even the narrator was saying his security or his team members, he was not there. So yes, we know that, of course, they are part of his team, so definitely it is his name that will be mentioned. It is understandable. But look at the situation also as well before you drag his name into the map. For you to say he disrespected you, Burna Boy disrespects Still Pause. It is as if he came and ordered you out. And that will not be fair to him in any set of form. just be blunt and say, oh, a member of your team disrespected us, Burna Boy, call him out on that. Then he would know that, oh, okay, perhaps it is not me. But when you put his name on the headline to say he disrespected you, that is very unfair. So to him, he doesn't even know how they look like. And it is true. Can you hold him? You can't hold him. People live in the same country, do the same music, and they may not even meet like for years.
Yeah.
It happens. So if Burna Boy, these people live in 2 different jurisdictions. So if he says he doesn't know how they look like, you can't fault him. He doesn't know them. He doesn't go about disrespecting people. That is also true. Because how many disrespectful cases have we even heard from Burna Boy? Unless Obekan or Bekan, you go at him, he will respond accordingly.
Fact.
So yeah, this is the most diplomatic response that I've ever heard from Burna Boy. If they want any other thing, that one day maybe they will chop something.
I see. Chemo, let's close the show with
it will be
submission.
I think the best response that Burna Boy could have given at the time was to say that you go explain tire. No evidence.
No evidence.
that would have been the best. And then he won't say anything again.
Go explain.
No evidence. Yes. And then he won't say anything again, because looking at the way the guy was talking, as if he was not angry, he wasn't angry, he has something to say, he's not, like it was a mix. I didn't really get his point, because at some point he was even praising Burna Boy that his performance was good, African.
But the guy that he was angry, didn't you see how he ended?
But before that he was saying something positive.
No, but he was talking about
yes,
urging Burna Boy
to be humble and all that. Yes, but he didn't state exactly what Burna Boy did. That is disrespectful for him to call him out. Like he didn't say it. He was just dancing around it, or he was just saying things like your performance was good. If you want to do music, be humble, and you see you can't disrespect a legend, and like it was all over the place. That's why I will agree with Roland and say that for the way that the guy came out, I think Burna Boy did well in his response. Burna Boy really did well, because it's like they want to use his name to talk about what they want to talk about, but they are not saying exactly what he did, like specifically. That is disrespectful. No, the guy didn't say anything like that. So for me, I think Burna Boy did well by responding in this direction. Well, the worst case scenario, he shouldn't have just respond. That's responded. Maybe yes, maybe then you won't get anything to say at all, because in this case now they are going to use Burna Boy's words against him. Like in your response you said this. That's where now they are going to get a case against you. But based on the action that they are complaining about, they have nothing in there. They have nothing in there to say that you were disrespectful, but rather they are now using your response, words coming from your response. How can you say that you don't know Steve Pulse? How can you how can you say that you don't know how they look like and what? Now they are using your response as the form of disrespect. Meanwhile, the accusation of you being disrespectful, we can't find evidence. So they go explain tire, no evidence, and I think there's nothing here for us to say that Burna Boy has done something wrong. I think it is within his right to give the response that he gave.
Well, this is how beautifully we wrap up the week here on Showbiz Daily Live on Sammy Flex TV. It has been awesome, smooth journey, and I want to say thanks to the people behind the shows, Digital Rasta Currency, who did the camera for us, Richie Flex, the editor director of the show, and the pundits, Roland Amate, who have been running throughout the week, and as well as in Team Dodo Solomon. On Thursday we had Regan and the Nation's blogger Kobe Josvan also coming through. It has also been good with you being with us from Monday through to Friday, and also watching other videos on this platform. We thank you. We appreciate your support any day. My name is Sammy Flex. Subscribe to us, share your comments. Did Burna Boy really disrespect Still Pause? I want to read from you, but come disrespectful. And we also come disrespectful. Come with respect, we also come with respect. Else Rastaman will tell you, humble yourself, humble yourself. I see you when I see you in the next video. We're out of here. Bye-bye.